Today, our attention turns to a serious topic that, whether you know it or not, affects each and every one of us. Women and child abuse is one of the most devastating scourges in our country. And apart from the physical pain inflicted, the psychological pain is even more devastating. We spoke to the director of the Medical Research Council Gender and Health Research Unit, Dr. Rachel Jewkes, about what exactly abuse is and how we can tackle it effectively.
The Vital Foundation takes action against women and child abuse. R1 from every Vital pack will be donated to organizations fighting abuse. Make a difference.
Rachel Jewkes is one of South Africa's leading experts on gender-based violence and domestic abuse. She's passionate about raising awareness of the effects of these acts.
We usually think about two main types of abuse of women. One is violence from an intimate partner, that's a husband or a boyfriend, and the other is rape, which may be from somebody who isn't a husband or a boyfriend. Intimate partners may abuse women either by raping them or sexually abusing them, by hurting them in some way physically, or by hurting them emotionally, or by taking their money or depriving them of money they need to run their home. And when we think of violence against children, we think about sexual abuse, but also physical abuse. There's a lot of very harsh physical punishment of children, and emotional abuse and emotional neglect of children, which is also very impactful. What we see is very much more cases of abuse and violence against women and children being presented to us every day through the media and in our communities. But one of the reasons why that's happening is in the past these issues were very heavily silenced. And one of the reasons why that happened was that women who had experienced rape or forms of abuse when they spoke out in the past were very often stigmatised rather than being supported. So in fact, the fact that more people can come forward and talk about their experience of abuse may be a good sign, because it may be a sign that people are taking action that will reduce the stigma associated with abuse experiences and really make us wake up to understand that we have a very big problem in this country that needs to be solved.
In South Africa, we are very lucky to have businesses who pay it forward to the communities they serve. Vital Health Foods is one such company who understands that in order to make a positive change, everyone needs to hold hands and move forward together. In August, which is specifically dedicated to all women in South Africa, Vital officially launches their Vital Foundation campaign, aimed at creating awareness of women and child abuse and encouraging positive behavior in order to stop the cycle of abuse. Today, we have the Managing Director of Vital with us to tell us more about their new foundation. Now tell us, Mr. Grieve, what exactly is the Vital Foundation?
The foundation is a setup where we create funds for charities that help treat victims of abuse and prosecute the offenders. And we're not the actual charities, we're not the caregivers, we don't know that we're businessmen. However, we create a portal where people can come to get help. So if there's a charity that needs funds, they get hold of us and we can allocate funds to them.
Now, why did you actually decide to get involved in the fight against women and child abuse?
We decided to get involved because we've had enough.
Yes.
We cannot stand back and watch our women, our mothers, our wives, our daughters, our sisters, and our children, the little boys and girls, getting abused just because we turn a blind eye.
And now you've set up the foundation in a specific way to benefit various organizations also involved in this fight. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, we've done a bit of work with one organization called Patch in the Heidelberg area, and they particularly deal with children's sexual abuse.
Yes.
And we've been associated with them for about 3 years now, and the work they do is just something amazing. That they take children who have been abused, generally by their father, okay, and they help them go through the process of healing.
Yes. And how do you actually raise the funds?
Vital's going to be donating on behalf of our consumers. For every product that we sell, we're going to be donating R1 to the foundation. What we're calling it is R1 makes a difference, and we're going to build a wall of R1 coins between the abuser and the abused.
Thank you so much for joining us on Doctor's Orders, and all the best for the foundation.
Thank you.
In South Africa, citizens can take part in a national awareness and pay it forward campaign called the 16 Days of Activism, which starts the last week of November every year. But why not start now and help it gain momentum?
People Opposing Women Abuse advocates for victims of abuse, but also provides services to them. This organization believes activism against abuse should happen all year round.
We have to make sure that violence against women is in the discourse throughout the year, because this is an issue that is eating away at our communities. Vital Foundation wants to support organizations like Power to be able to continue providing the service that they do, but also wants to give organizations like Power a platform to be able to discuss violence against women 365 days, to be able to educate the community throughout the year. We want to see a society where men and women live free from violence. We want to see a society where our young boys and our young girls respect one another and they take each other as equals.
The Vital Foundation takes action against women and child abuse. R1 from every Vital pack will be donated to organizations fighting abuse. Make a difference.